What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Bad Planet. Brendan here. If you're new, welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. If you are not new, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. This is another What Sold on eBay video. This is going to be for the week of August 8th through the 14th. A little bit better than the week before. Certainly not complaining, up saying 24% from the prior period, but 2,300 net sales. I think last week I was about 2,000 net. Decent recovery. Getting a little bit better. I'm trying to finish really strong, but I'm just not finding it in the stores. At any rate, I have a couple of items here. You guys know how this goes. I take 10 items out of the week of sales that was, interesting things I think maybe you'll learn from, some stuff that you haven't seen before, and maybe it's good to hear it once again if you have. So let's get into the first sale, which was a pretty nice score here. Now, if the gentleman who thought he was going to buy this in the thrift stores is watching, my apologies, but you snooze and you lose, my friend. So I was in a Goodwill, and the guy was looking at this for a pretty long time. I mean, we're talking 15 minutes, and I was like circling the wagons in the store and just kind of like, because I've seen this before, I've done the homework on it. It's a 1975 Barbie dream house. For those of you that weren't old enough, this was actually just 2 years after I was born, so I was a youngin' at that time. But one of the like holy grail dream houses, the A-frame style right there. Now this particular item certainly wasn't complete, so when I was listing it, I was making certain that I was the lowest price. You've heard me talk about this before, where I'm not a race to the bottom seller. I like to price high. In this instance, with all of the pieces that were missing, even though it was in really, really good condition, you have to take the thing, well, you don't have to, but I took the thing completely apart to get it shipped, and like compartmentalized it, like the one side, the middle, and then the other side, so that it was a little bit easier for the buyer to kind of organize in their brain how it was supposed to be put back together, although the manual is probably readily available online. So I made sure that I had it priced pretty aggressively, and then it sold for full price, $124.99. Excuse me, did not sell for full price. They took an offer, $112.49, $25.62 shipping, $12.08 in tax. So they're $150.19 all in. I paid a whopping $4.99. Now back to the story. The gentleman left to go get a cart. Now I didn't know he was going to get a cart. I just thought he left. So nobody was there. I put it in my cart, and then he saw me in line. And he was like, "Oh my God, are you buying that?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." And he's like, "Oh, I was going to get a cart." And I don't, I'm sorry that happened to you, but yeah, you snooze, you lose. So, anyway, yeah, I scooped it up, and whatever. What can I tell you? I'm happy I got it. Sold pretty quick. Got a decent amount on $4.99, and yeah. I mean, if you want something, keep it in your hands, my friend, because I'm a bulldog when I'm in the store. So, anyway, next one. If you're not sourcing TEVA, start sourcing TEVA, okay? It sells really, really well. Now, this is the TEVA Katavi sandal. The TEVA Katavi slides also sell very well, pre-owned. The sandals, the slides, now not just Katavi, TEVA in general, a really good seller on the resale market. So, size 9 here, model number is 4144. The tag's usually on the inside right there. So you can see that right there, TEVA 4144, US size 9. I got full price, $29.99 for these, $11.75 shipping, $3.44 tax. So they're $45.18 all in, and I only paid $4.29. Now, yes, we're moving away from sandal season in certain parts of the country as we go into fall, but if you're building your inventory like I do, you're going to want to purchase these no matter what time, because they just, even if you're sitting on them for a couple of months, they sell very, very well. And, maybe you have to wait, if you're sourcing these a month, 2 months down the road as we get into like October and November, and you have to hang on to them, that's okay. Springtime rolls around, it'll pick up again. But the key here in this game of reselling is purchase good inventory at a decent enough price, and it will eventually sell. And that's the name of the game. So TEVA, if you weren't aware of it, get in the stores and start sourcing them, because they sell really, really well. My experience, for sure. So that was a good sale there. Now this shoe, I didn't know anything about. I know how well New Balance also sells, much like TEVA. New Balance sells very, very well resale market. Model number on this one is M1400MG green. I'll take you through a couple of pictures of it. I got full price for it, $69.99. Let's move over here and I'll show you the tag. So here's a look at the soles. They had the slightest amount of wear, the toe or the balls of the feet area. And then here's the tag right there. So you can see right there, M1400MG, and then US size 11. Great seller. The style number here, MG, is also the, it also includes the color code in there. So forest green was the color. Great shoe, 69 bucks, $8.25 shipping. So they're $78.24 all in. $3.99 is what I paid for them. I put it up on the screen already. You can see how well they sell brand new. So resale value coming in at 70 bucks, no problem for a shoe I paid $4 for. Great haul for sure. So TEVA, make sure you're looking for TEVA. New Balance, do not sleep on New Balance either. I do really well with New Balance too. It's just kind of a force of habit. When I see them, even if it's like an unassuming one, I still type in the style code. I still look them up because I'm always pleasantly surprised. So hopefully you are too. All right, Stiffle. Vintage Stiffle lamps. Lamps is not my expertise. I'm not going to be able to educate you on Stiffle lamps. There's clearly a market for them, as you will see when I put comps up on the screen. I don't even know how I was able to tell that this was in fact a Stiffle lamp, because, and if I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. Stiffle, I don't know. I don't recall. Okay, there it is right there. So there's the mark right there, Stiffle. So we knew that was the case. And I mean, a gorgeous brass lamp, but I sat on this for quite a while. I did eventually get full price for it though. $74.99 single lamp. The pairs will sell a little bit better naturally in most cases. The buyer paid $45.50 in shipping and then $7.23 in tax. So they're $127.72 all in. The lamp cost me $14.99. I'm pretty sure I had it for over a year. But again, the name of the game: buy good inventory, it'll eventually sell. So one of those things that it just becomes commonplace after a while when you're kind of in the resale game. So Stiffle lamps for sure. Bolo, keep your eye out for them. All right, vintage Polly Pocket, like pre-90s Polly Pocket, that kind of thing, sells very well. Right around that area, 90, 89. That batch of the Polly Pockets, they changed their like manufacturing formula, and the girls got a little bit larger, and the stuff got kind of a little bit just more cheaply made, in my opinion, like a little bit more plastic. But the old Polly Pocket stuff, if you weren't aware of that, it sells incredibly well. So this was I think $3.99 is what I paid for this. Yeah, $3.99. And now I'll put the comps up on the screen. So what's the reason, now that you've seen the comps right there, that I got $124.99 for this lot? Can anyone tell me? I'm going to show you some pictures of the, so there it is lighting up, okay? Battery compartment, I always show that. It had some little people with it, I don't know where there they are. So it had all the little figures with them too. The comps were all well under mine. The reason I got $124.99 for this was because I asked for $124.99. It really, you're kind of like drawing straws, or like, with the other comps that were in the same, not in the same vicinity price range, but it was the same item, maybe the same amount of like accessories that came with it. All I did was ask for more. That's it. So they were all kind of similar. If I would have asked 60, I maybe would have gotten 60, but I asked for 125. So again, the key: ask for more. Price your stuff higher. An item like this, like, not going to go out of style. There's no reason to play the race for the bottom game on an item like this. It's like so exclusive, so hard to find in such good condition. So price high. So yeah, that's why I got $125, is because I asked for $125. So you guys do the same. All right. I'm off the soapbox. We'll move on to the next one. Yankee Candle glass shades. These are very unassuming in stores. They are often priced at $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. I got full price for this one, $25 $4 in shipping, $1.74 in tax. So they're $30.72 all in. I paid $2.99. I held it for 2 or 3 months. Beautiful shade. But the measurements right there. You can see the Yankee Candle tag at the top. And keep your eye out for them. There's definitely lots of Yankee Candle Bolos for sure. I'm not sure if I saw the Polly Pocket was $8.70 shipping, $8.36 in tax. They were $142.05 all in for Polly Pocket. I forgot to put the numbers in, so I apologize for that. But yeah, $25 for these lampshades. I have recently just listed another one. It was like crackle glass pine cone. You'll see it in my inventory. I priced that one at $25 as well. I paid $1.99 for that one. It will eventually sell because we have the holiday season coming up, so keep your eye out for those. Really unassuming. It's one of those items that just kind of sits on the shelf and no one really pays attention to it, but $3, 25, $2, 25, 30, 35. I mean, brand new, if you look at the comps, these things sell in the 60, 70, 80, $90 range, so keep your eye out for them for sure. But the timing was right on this one. So I found this for $5 at a garage sale a couple of months ago when everything was kind of just opening back up and like people were allowed to like be in the vicinity of other people again. But it's the Ghostbusters Proton pack that Mattel made in 2016. These are impossible to find not impossible to find brand new, but in stores you're just not going to find them. I mean, we're going on for almost 5 years now. But this normally comes with, and I'm going to show you in my next screen in a second here. It normally comes with a little Slimer tool, and the Proton gun like flashes him on the wall. Like when you click the light on the Proton pack, you can kind of see his shadow in there. This did not come with that piece, but that did not matter. I still got $59.99, $13.28 in shipping, so $73.27. The buyer is all in. Again, I paid $5 for it. In very, very good condition. It's just a lightweight piece of plastic with like a little, battery pack in the arm here. Amazon right now has theirs. This is what it looks like brand new in the package, okay? $299 is what the buy box is. And if you look right now, and I know we're getting into like costume season, so the sales velocity for an item like this is going to increase right now. But if you look at the bestsellers rank, it's 127,000. Not to get technical, but what this means is that at $2.99, they're selling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these a day right now, and that's going to increase incrementally as Halloween gets closer. Hopefully we can do Halloween this year, but even at $300, this brand new is selling that well. You can see it right there. See how a little Slimer image shows up on the wall? Crazy, crazy stuff. But this thing right here is a super bolo. Check Facebook Marketplace for sure. Reach out to people like, hey, is anyone selling costumes? I'm in the market for something like this, because you'll find it for sure. So I got lucky. This is not the first one that I've sold. I've sold a few of these throughout the years. But yeah, great sale. Keep your eye out for that Proton pack. The only thing really impressive about this is the price tag. Braun Multipractic $280. That's your Bolo. I'll put the comps up on the screen. I didn't do any homework. So in store, I saw that there were comps selling in this price range. I paid $12.99 for it. It sold, and I had this for over a year. Full price, $194.99, $13.74 in shipping. So the buyer is $208.73 all in. I did my research. I took it home. I photographed it, put it in my basement, listed it, and forgot about it. I don't have anything else to teach you, but Braun Multipractic $280. The person that purchased this from me was like, yeah, I'm in love with this food processor. The last one that I tried to purchase, it had this blah 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 wrong with it. So I'm hoping that yours, works fine, and of course it did. So buyer happy, seller happy. Braun Multipractic $280. Whatever. That's it. Look for it. Hopefully you find it. I hope you sell it. All right, next one. All right, hedge trimmers. I mean, we're kind of getting out of season here, so I sold these late. I paid up for this. Not only did I pay up for this, I paid up for this at a Goodwill. So I paid $100 for it. Yes, they had this priced at $100. And I did the research, and I felt good enough that I could get around $300 for it if I resold it. So me paying $100 and selling it for $300, even though that's not a return I would like normally get really excited about, because I oftentimes do better than that. Never pass up making a $300 sale, spending $100. Don't ever pass that deal up, okay? Don't get crazy with with wanting monster returns all the time. So buyer sent me an offer and I took it. $287.99, $25.96 shipping, $18.84 in tax. So they're $332.79 all in. They wanted me to like ship it immediately because they needed it ASAP. So Hedge Trimmer HC-152. Comps have probably been up on the screen already. Again, I paid $100 for it. Easy sale. Now, in November, if this was priced at $100, and I still knew now what I knew, still knew then what I knew now, would I buy it? That's a good question. I might, because if I'm gonna like adhere to the buy good inventory, it will sell eventually, make sure you get quality stuff that you know is going to sell at some point, then yes. Then in November, if this was still priced at $100, I would probably still buy it, even if I had to wait till like April or May, because at the end of the day, you just calculate your numbers on a monthly basis, grow your inventory. Grow your inventory. Your inventory gets bigger with better stuff. You'll sell more. It's the name of the game. So yeah, I would take my own advice on this one for sure. Keep your eye out for them, even though it's like really hard to miss. I don't know now how much this is going to turn up in a Goodwill, but or a thrift store in general. But just got lucky, big sale. So I'm happy with that. It was an open box, yes, and but I mean it was brand new, as you can tell. So, all right, last one. All right, Kiss mugs. There's a market for it. Kiss is still popular. This is the Peter Criss version. This happens to be, I think, the hardest one to find out of the four that Surreal Entertainment made of these in 2015. The thing to note about this one is there were a few like very, very, very minor paint chips, and you can see them in the image right there. I went ahead and I disclosed that. Buyer was okay with that, and I ended up getting $37.50 for the mug. So $37.50, $9.60 in shipping, $3.19 in tax. So they're $50.29 all in, and I paid, I wouldn't normally do this, $7.99. I can't even believe that any thrift store had this mug priced at $7.99. So maybe they like looked it up and felt that, you know, this is what they need to price it at, or maybe somebody was a Kiss fan and like, oh, you can price high for Kiss paraphernalia because it always sells well. So $7, I mean, mugs are usually 99 cents or $1.99. At any rate, I bought it because it was, I knew it would sell. You've seen the comps up on the screen. The Peter Criss version sells well in the Surreal Entertainment like mug group. And yeah, that's it. I took it. I'm happy with it. Whatever. So there's 10 more items. Holy macaroni, it's getting very, very late. I don't know if you can see, it's real dark in the background. It's been a long day, but we got it in. Thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. If you liked the video, smash the like button. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments how your business is going. Kids are going back to school, virtual, hybrid, in school. It's getting kind of crazy all over again. So if your sales are slow, people are trying to get back into the swing of things here with schools and schedules and all of that stuff. But you are in the right place, selling stuff online for money. It's not going to change. It's still growing. I mean, online sales represent what, 15, maybe 15% of all retail sales. So 85% of all retail sales that are made are still being made in stores. Yo, get online, get on eBay, get on Amazon, even though I hate Amazon. Sell your stuff, sell your wares. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.